What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Flailing Forward podcast. I am your host, Dustin Seiler. This is the podcast where we talk about people who are taking massive action. It's not always pretty. Sometimes it's messy and we end up flailing, but we're putting one step in front of the other and we're always moving forward. Today, I am here with Varsha Shah, who is a serial entrepreneur, a hardcore businesswoman who is always out there making things happen, working deals, constantly coming up with the newest and best idea. She is an all-time visionary who wants to get out there and succeed no matter what she's doing. And we are going to have a great discussion today. Varsha, thank you so much for being here with me.
It's my pleasure.
I appreciate it. So, you have been an entrepreneur for all of your life, basically.
Yeah, I think from the age of 18 or 19,
Mhm.
from my college days.
What was your first endeavor, your first business that you started up and started getting into?
So my first, I don't know, it was business, but entrepreneurial thing. I wanted to earn pocket money, and that time I was learning roller skates. I learned it by myself. I'm a self-taught in many areas, and roller skates I learned by myself.
Uh-huh.
And then I started assisting one of the national coaches in India back then.
Yeah.
And I assisted him for 6 months. And then I said, "This is okay. I've learned all the skills. I know everything now.
Uh-huh.
I'm making a lot less money, so I need to do something bigger. I deserve more."
Uh-huh.
So then in the summer vacation, I started I started my first roller skates class. And when I look back, I don't know how I did it.
Uh-huh.
All these marketing flyers and all these wordings to market it. And towards the end of the session, I took all of these kids on the road. I think it was for 7 days, and I taught all these kids to learn how to roller skates just in 7 days. And at the end of the 7 days, I took them like out on the road, but I told their parents, please, I invited one parent at least for each kid
Yeah.
so that they are responsible. And we were literally out on the road and they were crossing the road, and it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. I think it was successful. I think I did two or three batches.
Uh-huh.
And when I migrated after, like in United States, 11 years back,
Uh-huh.
that time I didn't have work visa or anything. So I had to make some money. So same thing I did in New Jersey. During the summer, I started teaching kids in New Jersey, Newport, on the, what do you say, the pedestal, like they have this park or something on the
Yeah.
pedestal of the park. So
Uh-huh.
that's how I made money, and I raised money. And I was going to school that time. I had registered for some program, so I had to raise some funds.
Yeah.
And I use the same skill here in New Jersey, and I raise funds.
Amazing. A roller skating business. That's incredible. Not a lot of
Yeah.
people would think about that. I'm assuming everybody was safe on the road. There weren't any injuries or accidents or anything,
No, no,
right?
no,
Yeah.
no.
Good.
Parent were there. They were accompanied by parent and helmets and all those knee pads, and yes, but inside I was dying. Like I was so scared, like about,
Yeah.
because they were on the road, and but it all went well.
It all worked out and it got you into business and got you the bug. And what
Yes.
what were there any lessons that you learned from that first business? You did it the first time in India. When you redid it in New Jersey when you moved to the US, was there anything that you had learned from that first time doing it that you kind of transitioned and said, I'm going to do it better next time when I do this?
That's a great question. Back then, any idea that would come and I would implement it
Hmm.
without even like foreseeing or without even strategizing, without even planning. What
Uh-huh.
do I need to do to get the money in my pocket? This is the process. That's it. But now, even in New Jersey, when I did, the biggest fear was licensing, because in New Jersey, everything is laws and regulations and licensing. So I didn't have any. I didn't have any. Plus, I did not have work visa.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm saying here right now. I don't know how safe it is to say, but I just raised money, and I'm extremely proud of myself. And being in United States to do this, my heart was in my hand. It was so scary.
Yeah.
It was very scary.
Yeah. Was it harder to start that business in India or in New Jersey, do you think?
No, actually, It would have been harder, but there was this Indian community.
Hmm.
I was a part of some newsletter of Indian community or something,
Okay.
and I just posted, hey, I'm doing teaching roller skates if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
And luckily, I got response,
Yeah.
and I was able to do because I had credentials back then,
Right.
and the things that I learned from that national coach, the main thing is balancing.
Yeah.
How do you learn to balance? And I used to teach just within, I think, 2 days, the kids would learn how to balance. That is the big thing. And it is unbelievable that anybody can learn roller skates in 1 week.
Yeah.
Because of that confidence, I was able to sail through.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. Kids will have all sorts of confidence. I wish we kept that confidence as we get older, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of beats us out of it, but kids believe that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and the confidence, like I had the confidence that
Mhm.
I could teach the kids
Yes.
in just 2 days to balance. And once you balance, you can just learn.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you had a great teacher. You took those lessons that you learned and then put them into practice in your own business, which was fantastic. I think a lot of people, they'll work for somebody else, they'll learn all these skills and techniques, but they don't ever think that they can go out and do it on their own. They think they have to stay working for somebody else, right? What flipped that switch in you to say, no, I know what I need to know. I can do this. What gave you the confidence to go out and do that on your own?
Actually, the way I've been brought up by my mother never said no for anything. Never. And she never put a doubt in my head.
Mm,
Be careful, be safe. She never, I don't remember her say these words.
yeah,
She had never stopped me. I said, I want to do, okay, fine, go and do.
yeah,
Like, I don't know how can any mother be so fearless,
right.
so I think
Oh,
that brought a self-belief in me, and I never cared, and I was like, I had love. I don't know how to put it, but I always said this is just one life,
hmm.
and I want to do whatever comes in my mind, and I just want to do it, and I don't want to regret looking back that why I didn't do it.
That's so good. Yes. I we waste so much time doing what we think other people want us to do. And we
Yeah.
waste so much time being worried about what other people will think or being worried about what if we fail or what if it doesn't work out like I want it to. Whereas you just said, "Hey, I got this one YOLO, right? Like get out there and live
Yes.
it and take the chance and do what you want to do because you only get one shot at it."
Yes. I have experimented and tried any. I have a long list of things that I've done, like just to live one life.
Yeah.
But now I think a lot. I overthink a lot. Back then, I never used to think.
Oh, interesting.
I never
Interesting.
used to think. Just do
What
it.
what's been the change? Why are you overthinking now? What's brought that about?
Because I'm aging. I'm aging and I'm concerned about my retirement. I
Mm.
cannot be so reckless.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking of my financial security.
Hmm.
And whatever I did, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. But I didn't miss out anything.
Hmm.
I didn't miss out. And I kept on doing the same, like different entrepreneurial thing in the same manner until I became a realtor. And because of the age, oh
Yeah.
my God, if I fall sick, where is the money coming from?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm in my 40s, so I think a lot. Where is the money coming from? How I'm going to retire? If I fall
Oh.
sick, who's going to feed me?
You making these comments about being older and then saying you're in your 40s, that hits me. That hits home. It hurts.
I'm already tired. I don't want to be negative, but I want to retire from active income
Yeah.
and I just want to pursue all my hobbies. That's
Yeah.
it.
I gotcha. It's nice when your hobbies can bring in some of the income, you know?
Yes. Yes. I've always used my hobbies to make money.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it sounds like with roller skating, that was kind
Yeah.
of the way it worked, right? What changes in your business now that you think more because you're more worried about having a long-term plan? What changes have you made in your business ventures that have brought more security to what you're doing?
Good question. I'm still in the journey of bringing that security, but biggest, I've really broken a very huge wall, like infinitely huge wall in the way I used to think, because I had no idea about systems. I had no idea about processes, like I was talking to you before.
Hmm.
I didn't even know that word called system. It never existed in my dictionary.
Yeah.
So I've been a realtor since 2018, end of 2018, and same thing. I work like this as I worked my entrepreneurial journey all my life. Same thing. Continue, chase. And then I got exhausted because as a realtor, I used to follow up with one seller, one buyer for 3 years, 4 years continuously. And then later to realize after follow up of 3, 4 years, they take my price and
Hmm.
they list with other realtor for a lot less percentage.
Yeah.
So then where is the sustainability? How can I sustain? How can I sustain my work? I value my work. I value my work a lot,
Uh-huh.
and my price tag is always high.
Yeah.
It has always been high. I don't discount myself. I have never discounted myself.
Yes.
So then that was a question. It was an insult. It's an insult also, right? I mean, when you're working so hard and then, it's all gone in a drain, where
Yeah.
do I stand and how can I make this sustainable? How can I protect my time? How can I protect my energy?
Right.
So it was 360 shift. So all of these things that I'm learning right now in our community,
Hmm.
it's like collaboration, right? We are collaborating. As a realtor, I used to do marketing, sales, paperwork, TC work,
Yeah.
cold calling, everything,
Yeah.
everything, 100 things. And that was not sustainable and it was not keeping on track. And that business was not consistent. So I
Right.
was also looking for consistency.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it just broke open my skull, like the 360-degree shift, how businesses run.
Hmm.
And like 3, 4 years back, I literally used to pray, God, please send my grandfather in my dreams, or just send him in front of me
Yeah.
as a God, and just tell him to give me all the business secrets. I want to know his business secrets that made him so successful, business person, business tycoon, whatever.
Yeah.
And that curiosity led me to different path to seek answers, and I think so I have the answers now.
Okay.
Collaboration, just focus on your core ability, like your niche or your superpower,
Hmm.
and delegate work
Hmm.
to other people and give them the opportunity to use their superpower
Yeah.
and have systems and processes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's good stuff. You said so many good things right there. I love it. The first thing that I love that you said is you don't discount your work. You
Not at all.
provide high quality, high value work, and you value yourself and what you bring at a level that you know is worth it. And you don't discount that, which I love. You shouldn't discount it. You provide a great service, and you're going to attract those clients that understand the value that you bring and want that high quality service, right? And you hear it all the time. You get what you pay for.
Yes.
You're providing a good value and you're providing a great service. You shouldn't discount it. You should be paid what you're worth because you're bringing that in return to the client.
Yes. I don't know how like people might be. I'm a shrewd businesswoman.
Yeah,
I'm a shrewd
that
businesswoman.
does not
Like,
surprise me.
yeah, yeah, no, because I don't discard my work, I don't discard my time, but
Yeah.
I also believe in fairness. I
Uh-huh.
believe in fairness. So it has to be fair. If you have worked more than me, then happy to break the agreement.
Yeah,
Happy to
sure.
break the agreement, and but agreement also is
Or
something that I
maybe restructure is better than
restructure.
break.
Yes,
Yeah.
restructure the agreement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fairness, but I don't bend my values. I give white glove service. So sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's always room for restructuring if things change during a deal, but I love what you say there. It should be fair for everybody, right? It should be fair for the level of and value that you bring, and your client should expect to get that value that they're paying for out of what you're doing, and then it works for everybody. The other thing that I love that you said was you've got to let other people focus on their superpowers. And I think a lot of us that are in the entrepreneurial world, we start thinking we do have to do it all right. If it's going to be done right, I have to do it. We get so type A about things and we're like, I have to do
Yes.
it. I have to know everything. I have to do everything. A lot of times we think I don't want to inconvenience somebody else by putting this off onto them. And that's a lesson that I've had to learn in the business world of I have an operator for a reason. And that reason is because we have different strengths. And by allowing her to focus on her strengths, it allows me to focus on my strengths. And then we both get more done because if I'm trying to do her job, I'm messing it up.
Yes. Yes. And sometimes, because you are hardwired to do everything, it is difficult to break that wall, like restructuring your, like refiring.
Yeah.
Although, I may want to delegate, but again, because of insecurity, whether the work will be done or not, trusting other people if they would deliver things on the right at the right time, good quality that you're looking at. So
Yeah.
that transition it takes time.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for those who are going through that shift of how they can get to the point where they can trust other people to do some of the work that they're used to just taking on themselves?
One more time, could you repeat that question?
And so if somebody is looking, you're looking at, I need to let somebody else do some of this work. I need an operator, or I need somebody to focus on their superpower and take some of the work off my plate. But like you said, sometimes it's hard to trust that they're going to do the work at the level you want it to. Any advice for people how to build that trust in someone else and let them take some of the things off your plate?
So that this thing took a while for me, and I think the curiosity part helped me transition that phase of trusting, of allowing myself to trust others.
Hmm.
But it is not always. So I'm at a point right now, if I'm before like fully giving 100% trust and handing over, I do one assignment with them and I see whether they are matching my speed. For me, speed is important. The momentum, movement, speed is very important. I don't like to wait.
Yeah.
The ball needs to roll. So I'll take one assignment, one small project. If I like a person, I'll give it to them. I'll
Yeah.
see whether our frequencies are matching. I mean, people are generally nice,
Uh-huh.
but everybody has their own style of working.
Sure.
So I test what is the style of working.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Trust is the issue. I think style compatibility is you have to match the frequency of compatibility.
Right. Yes. It's making sure that you find somebody that works in the same way as you do, or at least their strengths complement what you need.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
It's
yes,
that dating before you marry and trying each
yes,
other out.
yes. I generally ask, I figure out what their skills are. I generally ask upfront, what
Hmm.
are your skills and what do you like to do? And I lay my terms upfront contract before even I send them the paperwork. I
Yeah.
just tell this is how I work. This is I like to work.
Yeah. Yeah. So you set the expectation in advance of this is what I'm
Yes,
going to expect. Having those clear expectations
yes,
laid out is going to help somebody know what they're getting into. And that
yes,
way, if they come in and they're unable to keep up with the expectations, there's no doubt about I laid this out in advance, right? And we discussed
yes,
if it doesn't work this way, we're just not a fit.
yes,
Yeah. That's a great way to go about it because then there's no real hard feelings. You've had the discussion up front of we're going to try this, and if it doesn't work, we're still friends. We just aren't work partners, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Huh. Yeah,
So
that's wonderful. That's great. And
I'm in
so,
hunt of my team. I'm still in my journey to figure out where I need to what lane I need to pick. So I'm at the experimental level, although I know what I want to do, but forming a team, because in real estate, there are so many different lanes, different concepts,
yeah.
different lanes, and different strategies. So I'm just like in the experimenting mode, what is going to work for me. I also check my luck in which lane my luck is working. So,
That's always helpful.
yes, before I spend a lot of time. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And so what lane is it that you are experimenting with right now? Where do you feel like you want to be?
my husband and I are investors, and we are currently buying co-living RV park in downtown areas, markets like Pennsylvania, North Carolina. We are also open to exploring other markets on the East Coast side. We are also open to buying in downtown area of Houston, in Texas, and Dallas, Dallas, and then in Arizona, Phoenix market. We already have two co-living there. We are also experienced investors. We already have few doors. We are experienced lenders. So this is as a family business and my personal interest. Um, I am a closer. I would love the opportunity to be a closer on other people's team. I love negotiating. It comes very naturally to me. And yes, that's my pursuit, and I'm extremely intrigued and fascinated by upping my skills in this area. It's I just love to close deals and negotiate. Not just real estate deals, but my goal and aim in the future is to negotiate large opportunities, government policies that would change the life of people, that would bring about change in the society. So this is my hope. So I tried foreclosure this whole year. I don't think so. It's for
Hmm.
me because
Okay.
I don't like to wait.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like to wait. I want results.
Yeah.
So the big question mark, even as a realtor, I always used to wonder how are these like top performing agents are able to close so many deals. And I always door knocked organic. I always door knock, cold call, thousands and thousands of doors and calls. And then now I've been, of course, people do advertisement and all of that, but all the tools and the exposure that I got, like we have so many different tools, right, for leads, for lead generation.
Hmm.
So that has been helpful, like warm leads. Now I know, like my personality wants warm leads.
Yeah.
My personality cannot tolerate cold leads.
Yeah.
And it took 7 years to understand.
I think it took me one cold lead call to figure out it's not what I wanted.
No, because I've been brainwashed. As a
Yeah.
realtor, we have so many trainings, and they literally fed in my head. Do not pay for the leads. Do not pay for the advertisement. Build the relationship. Door knock, cold call.
Yeah.
It was like brave. Once you're brainwashed, it takes time to break that thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that gets pounded into you and it's tough to get out. So now how are you sourcing your leads currently?
I took a pause for a few months,
Hmm.
but I'm back right now with another challenge. So challenges are good.
Yeah.
Test. So
Yep.
right now I'm working on warm leads and also the deal source
Yep.
that Justin is doing right now. Probably I'll do that.
Yeah.
Anything but foreclosure. And,
Yeah.
or at least if it's a warm lead, then yes.
Gotcha.
And I have, okay, so lead manager, I have mastered that.
Hmm.
Follow up, my follow up is aggressive. So
Yep.
now my eyes is on being a closer.
Hmm.
Although I've closed deals because I've been an entrepreneur, so but I focus on excellence.
Yeah.
And when you're focusing on excellence, and I'm in pursuit of excellence, there is no exit, there is no end, there's no land. It's a lane of infinity.
Yeah.
So my eyes is on being a closer
Gotcha.
and close from anywhere, any deal, not just real estate. If I were to change the policy, government policy or anything that would change people's life, I just want to close
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah. Which is something you've been doing, like you said, as a serial entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur all your life. You've had to close various deals as part of all your businesses, right?
Yes,
But now you're really honing and refining those skills and just kind of sharpening yourself as a closer so that when it comes to whatever you're doing and whatever endeavor, you've got those skills to close. Because if you can't get a deal closed, you don't have a business.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I'm learning right now, listening. So since I became a realtor, people have been telling, be a good listener, be a good listener. What do you mean by good listener? What do you mean by good listener? So when I was doing this, like foreclosure in this year,
Uh-huh.
I really understood what it means to be a good listener.
Yeah.
So I got a glimpse of being good listener.
Yeah.
I'm getting there since I got a glimpse of being a good listener. So that is my focus, to be a good listener so that you can read people, you can x-ray people, you have to have an x-ray mind. Like I tell Pace, like Pace has x-ray mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
There's a
that's
lot of
my
stories in pre-foreclosure that you need to listen to.
yes, yes. So that's what I want to master. I want to be a good listener
Why is that so important as a closer to be a good listener?
so that you can read the fine lines. You can peek into the soul of people.
Hmm.
Everything is energy, everything is emotion.
Hmm.
The whole world is operated under the influence of emotions.
Yeah.
So if you're able to read emotions, you can read the story of what's going on. Because I think this is again what I've learned this year, being in a foreclosure. Just emotions, focus on emotions, what they are trying to tell.
Right.
And this is the area, I think a large amount of population, they have not learned how to communicate, to
Mm.
tell the story, what's going on inside. I think a lot of people don't even know how to label their emotions.
Yeah.
It's something that is not being taught in our culture,
Sure.
to label the emotions.
So it sounds like what you're saying is there's what people tell you and what they say when you ask them a question, and then there's what they really mean that you have to pick up on by listening and kind of getting the story that they're telling through the tone, through the emotion, through the body language, through the
Yes,
things that maybe they're not saying directly.
correct.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to read, you have to tap into their soul, into their heart, into their mind,
Hmm.
more than mind, their emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't, I guess if you're the one doing all the talking, you really can't hear what they're actually saying.
Yes. Yes. And
Yeah.
asking questions, asking questions. So
Yeah.
this is the big shift I'm going through right now, to ziplock my mouth, just ask one question
Yeah.
and just like,
Yeah.
mirror.
And let them
It's
respond.
hard because I talk a lot.
Well, certainly don't zip your mouth right now. We want you to talk. No, that's great. That's really good advice for people that are looking to, do deals, build relationships, be closers. It's important that you listen more than you talk and let them tell you the true story of what's going on. And
Yeah.
what's true is not always in the words, it's in the entire presentation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And so, what do you need in your business right now? What is it that you're lacking and looking for in order to add to what you're currently doing?
I'm not lacking anything, but right now I am just searching, discovering myself, what path is going to fit.
Uh-huh.
I know I just want to be a closer.
Yeah.
So right now I am in the phase of building my
Hmm.
systems and processes.
Hmm.
So I'm in that phase. But I would love operator TC in my team.
Yeah.
So I don't have to manage all the system. I know there's a thing called system. It's not necessary I have to master the system, you
Yeah.
know? So
Yes.
yeah,
Let
I don't
somebody else
want
whose
to,
strength that is manage the system.
yeah. I just have the awareness. So that awareness is enough
Yeah. Yeah,
that there's a system.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You just need to know just enough to know what's going on and know if something's off.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. So, if anybody is an integrator, a transaction coordinator, somebody that's good with systems and processes and likes to work fast and hard,
Yes,
know what you're getting into, but know that your team is one that's going to get stuff done because that's what you've done all your life as
yes,
an entrepreneur is you've made things happen and you've made things successful. So if anybody is looking to join a team and is good with systems and processes, they could come and try that date before you marry trial period and see if they can bring a benefit to you and you can bring a benefit to them.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
One project test,
Yeah,
test project, test project.
yeah, absolutely. What about if anybody needs help with closing? Are you open to help people out with closing deals?
Yes. So, yes.
Okay. Awesome. So if people need some advice or need help closing or anything like that, they can also reach out to you and see if they can work with you or learn from you or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting there. There is no end. There's no end to learning.
Sure.
There is no end to growing. So I am not declaring or I'm ever going to say I'm the best closer. I can close all the deals. That is never going to come out of my mouth.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm a lifelong learner. So
We're all learning and growing. You know, you never if you're done, if you feel like you've arrived, you definitely have not arrived.
yeah, yeah.
So I think the smartest people that I know are the ones that tell me how much they have left to learn. And they know so much already, but what I hear all the time is the more I learn, the more I understand how little I know.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. There's no end.
right.
I'm just fascinated with psychology, human behavior, personal development. So this whole year has been I focused on self-development,
Uh-huh.
understanding my nature, personality, certain things, certain patterns. I look for patterns in my life. If there is certain negative patterns or not negative, unfavorable patterns which I don't want, and if I want to remove it,
Yeah,
I just go after it and I do research. What is happening? Why is this happening? Why the deals are getting delayed? It's the energy that you're so this year I've been focusing on myself. So I've been taking it easy on real estate.
right. Has that
So
has that journey of self-discovery, how has that affected your business? I'm assuming it's helped in the positive way, but how has that affected how you operate as a business owner?
I am just introspecting and self-analyzing where I need to improve.
Hmm.
I'm an entrepreneur and I'm aggressive. So I need to mellow down.
I gotcha.
I really need to mellow down and like I told you, speed, right?
Yeah,
If the work is not done in speed and if it's not on top of the things, then I become aggressive. I mean, I need to I need to mellow down. So
well,
this
but there's a time to be mellow and there's a time to be aggressive, right? And it might be more just understanding w which needs to happen where.
yeah, I'm learning that. Like I told you, right? Right now I'm in the flow. I'm Things are stirring up in my life right now.
Hmm.
Like before you lay the foundation, you have to dig and you have to put the concrete liquid, right?
Yep,
When you are digging the ground,
yep,
you have to. So I'm in that phase. But I have discovered a lot of things. So now I think I'm in the building phase now.
yeah, that's perfect.
Dismantling has happened. Dismantling of old way of working, the old mindset, all that dismantling has happened.
Yep,
Cleaning has happened.
yep,
Cleaning has happened. And now I'm putting the concrete to have a solid foundation.
yeah, awesome.
I've gotten good exposure, a lot of good exposure. Like, I think the entire universe has been opened up in front of me. So now I'm just finding the right people right now. And
There you
I'm
go.
seeing where my luck is working for me. So,
Yeah. It comes back to that collaboration, right? Who are the right people to work with that will help things take off.
yes.
Is great. Yeah. So what,
Yeah.
what advice would you have for those who are still working on the foundation, pouring that concrete, for somebody that wants to get into entrepreneurship, who wants to start their own business, who might be working for somebody, learning the skills and wants to and is doubting whether they can get off on their own, but they want to, right? They want to break away from working for somebody else. With over your lifetime of serial entrepreneurship and of doing all this stuff, what are one or two lessons that you've learned that you could advise somebody on that wants to get started?
That's a very great question, and that is one of the most important questions that you have asked. So, okay, so when I started my entrepreneurial journey, like I told you, I just used to do it. But
Hmm.
there was a time after I graduated, I worked in event management because I had certain vision, and nobody told me like when I during my last job when I opened the door of that company, when I went for interview, I took a determination. If this is not going to give what I want, this is the end of my corporate life. I'm going to do something on my own.
Yeah.
And I started planning my future. I started saving. I started saving. I saved a lot. I saved a lot. I invested. So I was planning future. So you have to, like, your destination. This is your destination. Stand at your destination and look back
Uh-huh.
and then walk from there. What do you need? What do you
Yes.
need?
Yes.
So I had saved a lot. And in India, we live with parents. If you don't live with parents, it's a shame. That's our culture.
Yeah.
So I saved a lot in rent. I didn't have to pay the rent, but I
Mhm.
had to take care of myself, like pocket money, this, whatever, etc. My parents fed me. Even
Yep.
when I was 25, even when I was 30, my parents fed me.
Yep.
So in India, we don't feel shameful
Yeah.
if our parents feed us. So that's a so that was a big blessing as a support. But
Yeah.
I saved a lot and I experimented like whatever endeavors I was pursuing. And that gave me the strength
Yeah.
to experiment because I had foundation, I had protection of capital.
Yeah.
I know I have seen people, they have not saved anything, they don't have saving. Okay, I am directly going to jump into real estate or whatever business they want to start. They don't have saving, and business and all takes a long time to take off. What are you going to do?
Right. Yeah.
And even when I left my corporate job of event management, in between, I was struggling. I then started teaching again. Like I had my own entrepreneurial journey that I was pursuing.
Yeah.
So that business was taking time to generate money. I have been an educator. Like so it's a birth skill, like what do you say, in born skill. So
Yeah.
I always relied on teaching. So
Yeah.
I had a side gig to support my money. So I was always protecting myself with capital. Like you have to have capital and you have to have a foresight. A foresight, what difficulties, just think.
Yeah.
Imagine what difficulties you could face. Top difficulties, which is obvious, and just be prepared to face.
Right.
Most importantly, you have to have capital. That is non-negotiable.
Yeah. So I love that. So it's like don't be afraid to take the chance. Do what you want to do, right? That's kind of what you said is you were never afraid to do what you wanted to do, but you were smart about how you went about it and you had a plan in place. Take the
Yes.
leap, take the action, take the chance, but make sure you think about it and have a plan in place for what you're going to do. If you're going to go on a road trip, you're not just going to get in the car and start driving blindfolded. You're going to have directions and an end destination in mind, and you're going to know which roads are going to lead you there. And you're not going to jump out of the car halfway through and expect to be at your destination, right?
Yes, you need to have money for your petrol.
Yes, yes, and enough snacks to get you there. That's my important
Yes.
part on the road trip. You got to have the
Yes.
snacks.
Yes. Self-care. Self-care.
Yes, yes, exactly. The self-care, you got to take breaks. You got to stop and see, tourist stops along the way, and eventually you'll end up at your destination where you're supposed to be, and it will be a good journey. That's not to say you won't run into weather. You may have a flat tire, but if you've prepared for that, then there's no problem. You got a spare tire you can throw on, right?
Yes.
Still
And
gonna
this
get to
is
your
the
journey.
yeah, sorry to interrupt.
No, no, you're good.
This is the first ever year where I have really slowed down at the speed of 10 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour.
Yeah,
I'm just like slow.
yeah,
Because all these years I've been like running, 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 chasing, 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 chasing. And I have been even chasing when luck was against me.
yeah,
I was fighting my luck. I was fighting my luck. Like as a realtor, But I didn't have awareness. I got the awareness after 6 or 7 years or something.
Uh-huh.
Something needs to change. And I think so at this, I don't know, after like 25 years, I had this awareness, slow,
Yeah. Do
and just figure out what your destiny is, what your calling is. And I did a lot of research. I took different healing modalities to really discover what is going to work for me, what is for me, what is my life purpose. I know I want this, I have this desire, I'm going to chase. I know this is my desire, I'm going to chase. But
yeah.
is it really working for me in my favor?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we are just in illusion, like, illusion. But what is your real life purpose? What is my life purpose that is going to serve me? It may not please me, it may not be in my desire list,
Hmm.
but what is my life purpose? So,
Yeah, that's really great. I feel like sometimes you can run so fast that you feel like you're doing everything and really you're getting nowhere. You're not accomplishing anything because you're just running all over after all these different things. But when you slow down, they say slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And when you slow down, you can understand things more. You see the path better. You know those checkpoints that you have to meet, and it keeps you on track so that you actually make more progress than if you're just running all over the
yeah,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's wonderful. These are some great lessons for people to get going. If people want to know more about you, if they want to follow on your journey, if they want to talk to you about working with you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
So, my communication is very good. Speed. Please
Good.
hit me, hit me, hit me with deals, hit me with deals,
Bring them
hit me with
all.
deals.
That's it. That's it. Bring them all, everybody.
Yeah, and my Instagram, I've not like really posted since few months because I am in that shaky, I don't know what you call.
Yeah.
So there is nothing concrete. Like I'm not sharing my journey. So I'm not sure how much meat you will find in my Instagram, although there are many posts.
Okay.
But yeah, hit me up with deals. We can close. For collaboration on deals or like PML, lending opportunities, and also if you're a broker or if you're a bird dog or if you're looking for partners, reach out to us. Reach out to me in my Instagram handle MSVARSHASHAH, Miss Varsha Shah on Instagram, and then we can take it from there.
Perfect. Reach out, bring her deals, guys. If you want to learn more about being an entrepreneur or whatever, if you want to date and see if you can work together, if you want help closing deals, if you've got something you need, reach out and Varsha's a wealth of knowledge. So make sure you reach out. Above all, guys, flailing forward, get out there, take the action. Make sure you have a path and a destination on your journey, but take action. If you're putting one foot in front of the other, as long as you have a plan, as long as you have a path and a destination in mind, it might not be pretty. There may be mistakes along the way, but you'll flail forward all the way to that end destination, and eventually you're going to do good things. So keep up the good work, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.